For nearly 15 years, she's been a part of many Canadians' lives, but a big change is coming. Siri, Apple's voice assistant, will be getting a brand new voice this fall, along with a few new features.
Tech expert Mike Yawney joins us live from Apple Park this morning, where he's already received a sneak peek. And Mike, Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference, or WWDC, or should we say Dub, is well underway?
Jeff, I'm impressed. Good job. You got the lingo down. Dub 2026. It is underway here at Apple Park. Developers from 65 different countries are here, and they're learning all about the new software and the new features coming out on our Apple devices this fall. And of course, everyone very curious. Apple's been working on a brand new Siri, and we got a chance to hear how new Siri is going to sound. And you'll get your first sneak peek right now. Take a listen.
A brand new voice experience that enables Siri to sound incredible and a lot more expressive. Just listen.
Jaws said, "Team, these apricots are peak. Have they always been this good? Why has no one told me? I'm telling you, man, I've been changed. Clear the fridge. No, clear all the fridges."
Okay, so there you go. That's a snippet of how Siri is going to sound. We do understand that, you know what, you're going to be able to change the cadence of Siri, and you're going to be able to, customize it a little bit more. But I should point out that that's the only time we heard Siri during the whole 90-minute presentation keynote yesterday. So obviously Apple is still working on it, not giving up too much, but that's just a quick glimpse of what Siri is going to sound like. Siri, by the way, also has a new name. Siri is going to be referred to as Siri AI. Jeff, Carolyn, we're also learning that Siri is going to be incorporated into a lot of the different apps that we use every day to make things easier. So for an example, and I'm sure we've all been there before, let's say you made an airline reservation. You actually call the airline to make a change. You don't remember the confirmation number. When actually you call the airline, Siri AI or Apple Intelligence can actually go through your emails, go through your texts. It will find the confirmation number for you. And I think we have some video to show you. It'll bring it up as you're talking, so you don't have to start digging through it in case you forgot to do that beforehand. So that's just one example of a real world use of Siri AI. Another one is photos. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff, Carolyn, but I think we've all taken our phone, we've taken a picture and thought, oh, wait a minute, I wish I would have taken a different angle or composed it a little bit differently. So now you have spatial formatting. So you can actually now use your finger, you can click and drag, you can change the angle of the photo that you actually took. And you'll notice there's kind of like a blur in the background. Well, Apple Intelligence, what it'll do is it will fill that in. It takes a little bit of time, maybe about a minute, but it will fill that in for you. So you actually have a better shot in the end, which I can kind of get behind features like this. One thing though I do have to address, there's kind of right? But I have to address the elephant in the room. 2 years ago, I was standing right here talking about Apple Intelligence and features that were supposed to come out, and it never did. So fast forward 2 years, now some of these features are finally coming out. So there are critics that are saying, well, Apple's simply playing catch up. There are other big companies out there that have programs that have been doing this for some time. And that is true, you can't deny that. But those features are finally coming to your Apple devices. So if you're an Apple user, you'll finally have some of those features.
All right.
Nothing before it's time. Okay.
Okay. Also, we have to talk about some other big changes that are happening and in relation to our children.
Yeah, parental controls. This is a big thing, and Apple, they addressed this. They said, we know studies are coming out showing that our kids, especially before they reach the teen years, they are seeing things online that they shouldn't be seeing. They're interacting possibly with people they shouldn't be. So they're actually introducing new parental protocols and procedures. So we already know that if your child has a child account and they want to download an app, that they can actually, it texts you and you get a notification saying yes or no. You can approve the app. Well, now Apple's extending that to web browsing. And I actually really like this. The idea is if your child is going to a brand new website that they haven't been before, it will prompt you as a parent and saying, hey, did you know they're going to the site? Here's a preview of it. Do you want to allow them to that site? You can say yes or no, you can deny it. They're also taking a step further. We know that our kids are chatting online, sometimes in games, sometimes out of games. When they add a brand new contact, you can actually get a notification and once again say, I don't know this person. Yes, they can, or no, they cannot talk to that child. So I think a lot of parents out there, a little bit more peace of mind now with some new parental controls. Most of these features, by the way, are expected to launch this fall.
All right, this fall, most of this coming. We'll look forward to that. And we'll also look forward to, by the way, coming up tomorrow on TMS, Mike, you've got an exclusive with our buddy Jaws.
That's right. So we have a Canadian exclusive interview. I'm going to be sitting down with him this afternoon talking about a bunch of the different features that are launching this fall, get his take on them. So we'll give you a sneak peek of that interview tomorrow during the show.
All right, we look forward to it. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.